Imagine this. You pick up your phone just to check one video. I say one video. 3 hours later, you're scrolling, you've gone on TikTok, you've gone on YouTube, you've checked out your latest podcast, you've worked, you've checked out the research paper, you've gone onto the news, you're on Facebook, you're on Twitter, you're almost everywhere. And social media could be fun, just having all of this information everywhere. Could be explorative. But now the real question lies, who are you after being fed with all this information? Honestly, beyond the time we spend on social media browsing or scrolling, one of the biggest threats I find is the changing effects it has on us in the way we interact, in the way we talk, in the way we text, and even in the way we live. It could dilute our own voice. It could really dilute our own personality. Hello, amazing people. Hope you all are doing fantastic. My name is Precious Andine, and I feel super excited to have you all join me in this arena of growth and transformation. Through Get Impeccable, we help the voices within you rise, empower, and help change your story from potential to movement. And as always, we have a mind-blowing, mind-empowering, mind-uplifting meditation to center your spirit and keep you forward. It really gets so interesting when I get to the media most of the times, when I have conversations, because you see sometimes someone was just checked on one post, person start type shit, or you hear people constantly saying clock it, or if you want to see, if you just see something like 6, 7, everyone be like 6, 7, and it just gives so much vibe to the meaning, and eventually I got to really think about it and the changes social media is really causing to us. And for me, one part I really find disturbing. Before I even say that, guys, I believe social media has really done a lot for us in globalizing the world as a globe, yeah? But I think at some point, we really don't focus on understanding who we are. Because we get to critically just consume everything, confused with everything, try to implement everything, and not even listen to us at all. Like you listening. You don't listen to yourself at all. All right. I had this reflection. I had this conversation with myself, and I was like, well, you know what? Let's have this conversation on how then can we use, especially content, podcasts, different conversations people have, how can we use it such that it's not diluting our true personality, but enhancing who we are meant to be, or enhancing us as a person, and not just trying to pick up every single thing. And that's why I brought up this set of ideas, this set of, modes or ways in which that could effectively help you consume the media without being diluted by the media. Are you ready? Let's go. First, the first thing ever, know what growth looks like for you. I know most of us who consume podcasts like what you're consuming right now, yeah, we often just go hop on and be like, oh, I just want to know this, I just want to know that, I just want to do this, and just try to consume every single thing. But before you delve into watching a podcast or exploring different content, it's very relevant for you to understand what growth looks like for you. Know what growth looks like for you. Know what person you're searching or seeking to be. And from there, you can better align what you're searching for to what you actually want to be, and not just randomly consuming things that don't really add much value to you. Second one, authority versus authenticity. A lot of people do content on the media, and it's very relevant. Some people really do their research and bring out things for you and It's really important. So while you're confirming all of that and it's maybe a verified individual, I would suggest it's also relevant for you to verify the authenticity of it. Look beyond what you've watched, do your own private research. If they tell you, or if one of these lifestyle coaches tells you, you know what, do not consume the yolk of an egg, just eat only the whites, and you're like, well, I would do this. She said it, or he said it, I'm going to do it. Without perfectly understanding the why or researching why or how relevant or important or true, authentic that information is, then you are definitely not doing good to yourself. You are losing you. The third aspect, which is an aspect that is also very crucial, trial before adaptation. Sometimes when you want to get some creams or lotion, they'll usually recommend you could just batch use or use a little bit to confirm if it aligns with you. Yeah, that's what this means. If you see a content on the media and it says ABCD and you want to try it out, do not just automatically approve it or just take it to be your do or die. Yeah, have trials. Just have a moment of trial just to try this out, maybe a week or two, and if this works for you, then you can fully adopt it. But if it doesn't, feel free to let it out. Fourth aspect, my dear people, seek contents that explain why. Did I hear why? Yeah, you heard why. Why? Like, why exactly should I do this? Why exactly should I do ABCD? Do not just go to content that be like, you need to do ABCD, you need to do this, without effectively telling you why you should, You need to be super curious, and most of the times, the whys and answers to the whys do satisfy all of that. Last but not the least, balance exploration with intention. It's sometimes fun to scroll. You do not know what you're going to meet. You do not know what impact you're going to get along the way of scrolling. Although you need to limit the scrolling. Yeah, but you need to be really intentional about what you eventually consume. Do not just seek out only podcasts that will be like, do ABCD as mentioned above, but seek out the ones that challenge you, challenge you as a person. Seek out the ones that reshape your perspective. Seek out contents that enables you look in different lenses, but do not eventually tell you what to do, but helps you decipher what's best for you. So explore. The media is vast. Channel all your energy into becoming the better version of yourself and not just picking up every beat you see on the media to become it. You need to be able to decide what trend to hop on, or better still, why not make your own trend? All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking with me in this episode. Let us have our time for meditation. Take a moment of quietness, silence, even if there's noise in the background. Focus on listening. Focus on what you really want and what spaces you want to get it. Focus on improving what you believe is better for you and not generally picking what the world seems to be good. Tell yourself that you explore content that aligns with your perspective, that challenges your views, and helps you become a better version of you and nobody else. Take a moment to appreciate the goodness of the media, but be sure to use it as a tool for a better you and not a servant to it. Grow you, keep loving you, and never lose yourself by consuming the media. Thank you all so much for sticking with me in this episode of Get Impeccable. I am so honored. I am so happy that we are here. We just engage and we have these conversations. Please do well to share, to subscribe. If I spoke something that really aligns with you, please do share to friends, family, loved ones, anyone, enemies, all of them. Just share, yeah? And do comment on what you want to see in the next episode of the session. Until next time, I remain your best, favorite, lovely host, Precious Ending. Bye.